Hey guys, today is Saturday and I didn't have to work. So that was good. So my friend Debbie and I went to town and got some groceries and a battery for my truck. And she's spending the night with me. Woohoo! So anyway, so this week I have been taking the CBD, 50 milligrams. What I've been doing is halving it and taking 25 milligrams a night. The reason I'm halving it is it only costs like $100 for 30 pills. If I half that, then that $100 will last me for 2 months. And if the 25 milligram works for me, then that's what I'll take, if that makes sense. There's no need me starting at 50 if the 25 works, and that's all I need right now at this point. I can make it go 2 months. So this is how it is. I take it at night. I take it under the tongue, just as Angie and I both showed y'all. And I don't drink anything afterwards because I want to make sure it's all absorbed. So I don't drink afterwards. I take it before bedtime. Now, I do not have a drug effect. I don't feel drugged. But for the first time in years, what happens is my mind stops racing. And I focus. And I can focus on one thing. My memory and my brain fog. The brain fog is gone. I don't stumble for my words. At night, like I said, I don't have the racing thoughts anymore. I'm just relaxed. And I can go to sleep. I'm fine. Now, when I get out of bed, after being in bed for ever how many hours, I don't have to get out of the bed and barely move because the joints are all stiff. They're not stiff anymore. My arms and hands are not numb, so I don't have to wait for them to wake up. At night, even when I come home and I'm sitting on the couch for 15 or 20 minutes watching TV with Ray, and then once I get up, everything is stiff and I have to walk slow until it stops. That's not happening. I have had more energy. I don't think that it's a miracle. I mean, I still get tired, but I have more energy than I had before. The other thing I was thinking of this week, I don't mention it a lot on here, but I do have the brain tumor that's benign. It's in the front lobe. And the last time I had my MRI, it had started to grow. They weren't going to do anything to it unless it started growing, because it is in the front. It's toward the part that has to do with your memory and actually who you are. So, I am way past due for another scan, like 6 months past due. So I have to get another one done. So I am hoping that this will also shrink that tumor. The only thing is I need to get another one done now, and I haven't been taking this strong of a dose but a week, so I don't know that it's had time to work. Now, with all of that being said, I am going to order some more because the Carleys law got passed here in Alabama. They are going to start in Birmingham doing the studies for children with severe seizures and stuff. And I know that is just a start, because after that they will also start using it in studies for the cancer, the lupus, the MS, Alzheimer's, everything, just everything. I know this is just a starting point. I will tell my doctor that if they ever start one for lupus or fibromyalgia, I want on it. I definitely want on it. So now they're saying they were kind of waiting to see if the Alabama law passed. So now Georgia, Tennessee, and Kentucky is coming right behind us. That is so awesome, y'all. This is going to make such a difference for people. It's amazing. So here is the kicker. I went shopping today, and I got, first check, marijuana. I got me a drug test kit. Can you see that? This is positive if you have this one line. 2 lines is negative. You see that? Now, there's a reason I did this. First of all, it says on the slip, legal in all 50 states. Little or no THC. With all the studies and everything, even with the Carley's Law and anything that you go on there and study and look at, they separate the two, but it's to the impossible to get every little THC out. They get enough out that you're not getting high. There is no euphoria, there is no high feeling, but there's always that tiny bit of THC that's left in it. Now, evidently, it is low enough that they are allowed to sell this CBD in all 50 states. I wanted to know what it showed up on me, so I came home and took the test. So here's the drug test. Yeah, I'm showing you the real thing here. Here we go. See that? 1 line. So that means I tested positive. That's right. I tested positive. So, where do you go with that? Well, it is still illegal here in Alabama. It is legal for the research they are doing at UAB and for Carley's Law. They have not made marijuana legal here as far as for anybody to get it and use it. Of course, I'm just doing the CBD. So I talked to my husband last night and told him I was actually going to get a test so that I would know if I was going to test positive or not. Now, the one thing is where I work, you do not get a drug test before they hire you. They do not do random drug tests. I guess that's another way of God taking care of me, because there are very few places you can go to work without a drug test. Very few. So he and I was talking, and I said the only other thing that I can think of that they would ever test me for is if I had a real bad car accident with somebody else, and maybe I went to the hospital and they did a test on me to see if I was taking illegal drugs. That's the only thing I can think of, because my work doesn't. I am not going to quit taking it. I can just tell y'all that I'm not. My husband and I have talked about it. I don't know what to tell you except that I'm not. I did just go, and I wished I had saved the site I went to so I could put it down below. Of course, this is I did strictly for the state of Alabama. Any of y'all can do it too. I typed in, is a small amount of THC legal in Alabama? And it came up and said that there are people taking CBD. And with that CBD, there's no way to completely remove all the THC. So, unfortunately, people that are taking the CBD would still have to go through, may still have to go through getting arrested or going in front of a judge and showing them that they are taking these CBD pills. You know what? I'm willing to do that. It's okay. So that's where I stand. You know, I know there's people out there, like if I was going to the pain management every month, I know that they test you for street drugs every month when they go. So if you are going to a pain management and you live in a state that it is illegal, it will show up, I guess. That's my guess. But I don't go to a pain management clinic. All I can tell you is that it has made such a huge difference in 1 week in my life that I'm not stopping. You know, and this is not just concerning me. It concerns my husband. That's why I talked to him. Because I don't want him to have repercussions over the choices I make. That's not fair. So, I am. There's also, so that you know, if you want to do this, just letting you know, I've been reading a lot of articles to where it's fixing to be really, really hard to get pills because it is becoming so legal, and there's going to be such a high demand just here in Alabama for their studies that they're doing, that it's going to be very hard to get it, because most of it that they're getting is going to come out of Colorado and places. Of course, it's already growing it. So they're going to start getting in high demand. My fear is that the prices are even going to go higher. So I'm going to try to order as much as I can as soon as I can. I told y'all I would always be honest. This is as honest as I can get. I showed you my pee, you know. But no, I'm not stopping it. And also, me and my friend was sitting here talking. Every doctor, even though it's illegal here, every doctor I go to, on my list of medications that I hand them, it says that I take CBD. Every one of them. Pulmonologist, immunologist, rheumatologist, ENT. It says it on there. They look at my list, they type it in the computer, and they've never said a word to me. Honesty is the best thing. It just is. So none of them has ever said a word to me. It is in my record that I take it. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day, and I just wanted to let y'all know I'll always be honest with you. And if you have any questions at all, just put them down below. I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.